welcome back to Feeding Frenzy Goes Tropical.
Well, it might not actually really be the backwaters of Hawaii, but anyways, we're still having ourselves a good time, aren't we, girls?
Close enough.
Oh, yes, close enough.
And we're fresh as daisies now, and what should we do?
Explore further? I think it's a
Great
good idea. Niru! I think it's kind of like that way.
This way looks awesome.
Niru?
So we set out to explore this gated paradise. Lawns green and lush, a cyan blue swimming pool that wound like the River Nile all through the resort.
A poolside chalet that caters to your every whim and fancy.
Now this was luxury of the highest order.
We decided to continue our exploration beyond the walls of the Radisson Temple Bay and into Mahabalipuram.
Wait, were we forgetting something? Mahabalipuram is a little coastal town in Tamil Nadu, barely 45 minutes drive from hectic Chennai city.
In addition to being a treasure trove of historical wonders with shore temples that date back to the 7th century South Indian Pallava dynasty, Mahabs is also a treasure trove for many the oceanic delight. Seafood, seafood, seafood.
But before we indulged ourselves, we needed to work up an appetite somehow. So we're driving down to Moonrakers, which is just a stone's throw away from the Radisson. Now Moonrakers is one of the most common places and one of the most famous places for seafood. And it is the destination if you want to have the freshest and the best catch from Mahabalipuram. Now before we do that, we are going to park our Jeep on a corner. I'm going to take a walk down through a couple of the stores there. So why don't you follow us? Otavadi Street might be a bumpy ride to arrive at, but stroll around and you can stumble upon some interesting items like jewelry, stone artifacts even. Now if you're lucky like me, you can even etch out a deity.
So far we've had some lovely fish, some butter fish masala that was really, really nice, and you've had some good meals
I've
today.
had a fantastic vegetable thali, which was about 15 little vegetarian dishes, lots of pickles and chutneys, very, very good, really tasty.
As the sun set, our hungry bellies rumbled, at least mine did, beckoning for us to get some grub.
And so, with no further ado, we, the Hungry Three, stepped inside Blue Elephant, the sister restaurant of Moonrakers.
Hey, so where is my veg thali?
Dude, Mahabalipuram, seafood, not much veg.
Cheetahs.
Don't you think you first need to look at the menu, Pratibha, and then order?
Okay, fine.
Okay, one of the most expensive dishes on the menu happens to be the mixed garlic fish with vegetable fried rice, and that kind of makes us come to the conclusion of what are we going to order, girls?
I've known for ages I would like the red snapper.
Okay. I think I'm going to settle for the prawns in butter garlic sauce.
How boring. I'm going to have an interesting dish. I'll have coconut rice and paneer butter masala maybe.
And now since we are in Mahabalipuram, how can we possibly forget calamari, Niru?
Calamari, golden fried.
Calamari. What's calamari?
See, now that's the problem when you're a vegetarian.
You'll find out.
Okay.
The food in Blue Elephant is refreshingly fresh, as we saw, and the service is quick, which is easy to overlook if you're with friends. The calamari, prawns and red snapper were cooked to perfection and are approximately priced between 500 to around 1,000. It varies with size and season. Okay, you probably think we are learning a new language, which is sign language. It's actually not sign language. We were actually showing this, right, which is the fish. And if you notice, the surrounding that we are in has a lot of hangings and depictions from the Tanjore and Karaikuri Chettinad dynasty. And what the owner, Vivek, was telling us was that his brother Ramesh actually loves to collect these beautiful hangings that we see and we're surrounded by. So by default, I guess we're kind of learning the art, right? Vivek, you own Moonrakers, which is just opposite, and that had like a really interesting story. Now, how did Blue Elephant get its name?
We want to put something different name, so we choose the Blue Elephant. There is no Blue Elephant, so that's the way we put this name, and everybody know that. What's something different? They want to try to what? Blue Elephant or something like that.
Deepti,
Yes, darling.
final thoughts.
Well, what do I say about Blue Elephant? The red snapper, for one, I think was an enjoyable fish, and that whole fish is like perfect for a complete family to eat. Although I felt like the masala was a little salty for my palate, I think the vegetarian section Pratibha thoroughly enjoyed. It might be a little less as compared to the seafood selection, but you can't blame it. It's Mahabalipuram that we're talking about. And I think finally and most importantly, Blue Elephant is enjoyed when you're with company. No seriously, girls.
There she goes again.
Hello. Okay, fine. You know what? I think
You really
y'all
love us
enjoyed
so
it, right?
much.
Y'all enjoyed it, right?
There she
Thank you
goes
so much
again.
for watching, Frenzy. Really.
Okay, guys, you
What
know
am I
what we
saying?
haven't done yet? We haven't hit the beach, okay? Get this. Beach, ocean,
Party?
maybe. Something icy cold to drink. How does that sound?
Exciting.
Good.
Fantastic?
Yeah. Let's go.
What more do we want?
The long action-packed day had made way now for some quiet time by the ocean.
Ending part 2 of our culinary adventure on a high note.
Up next, surf, sand,
And seafood!